Yo, what's good with y'all boys? Um, so I'm gonna kind of run through how today I did not actually take a trade. Yesterday I took a break even trade. Not really gonna speak about what I've been dealing with for these past days, cause I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, as you guys can see, I have a new trading account. I'm kind of restarting, and I had to take a little break to kind of like just self reflect and focus on my mistakes more, bro, because that's kind of what I have to do right now. Um, I just kind of wanted to take a little break. I took a break even trade yesterday, and today I didn't take no trade at all. It was I missed out on a free market open trade, but I'm gonna be real honest with y'all. I didn't want to take the trade just because it's kind of risky for me to take a pre-market trade, and after I saw that play out I just didn't want to risk anymore. And to be honest, I didn't see any other setup. It was just kind of moving and chop. So I just decided to lock myself out. And yeah, man, I'm just trying to focus. I'm just trying to focus on going into the day, not forcing a trade, not clocking into trade. You know, it's not always a trading day. I'd rather not make any money than lose money. And especially with my new funded, to be honest, one thing about me now is like, if I blow a funded or not, it doesn't even matter to me at this point. Because I risk heavy to not take so long on the accounts. So if I blow this account, I won't be upset or anything like that. Just I lost my last two accounts, which kind of got me upset because it was XFAs, and I thought I was gonna go somewhere with it, but you know it happens. It's whatever, bro. And to be honest, I didn't get too emotional about it, and that, but I just kind of had to take a little break to kind of just have a little restart the right way. You know what I mean? Just not get too emotional about things and stuff. So I just took a little break. Just did a little bit of back testing, self reflecting. You know, that's what you kind of have to do. And yeah, let me just explain to y'all why I didn't trade today. So for market open, where's market open at? We had clean data lows that I was already looking at target and market open. Where was market open? Where's the 8:30 candle? Okay, so 8:30 was right here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So 8:30 was right here. What the bro? What the hell? That was weird as fuck. Data lows is right there, right? I'm gonna keep it short and simple. What I was supposed to take, but I missed out on it. And to be honest, I'm not mad about it. I'm actually happy that I saw the trade play out, and I simply just didn't overtrade or log myself out after a few minutes of just looking at the charts, and I didn't see anything at all. So I'm not mad. And to be honest, started doing literally nothing afterwards, so I'm not even upset. Um, Yeah, so data lows was my first target since I seen it was moving bearish. It was respecting off of a 4 hour gap right there. Why is it green? Like, why is this whole thing different? Let me replace these lines. 4 hour was pretty bearish. The 1 hour was pretty bearish as well. I seen it was making a move down lower. Um, to keep it simple, I seen a 15 minute get respected. Well, no, my bad, my bad. I'm tripping, I'm tripping. I seen it moving lower, right? And then I see this 5 minute around before market open right here. This 5 minute right here was not being as respected, but also I looked down in the 3 minute, and the 3 minute was being respected heavily, as you can see right here, being respected. Then also, if you go down to the 1 minute or the 2 minute, It makes a nice displacement candle. Let me move this out the way. Move ES out the way. Remember, my targets was data lows right here, right? On, you see a respect in there. It makes a nice inverse move. I think the move was better on the 2 minutes, to be honest with you, because you see right here, there's a, it makes a move into the gap, the 3 minute gap. On the 2 minute, you see this nice fair value gap right here, which gets disrespected beautifully. After this, my entry would have been here, but I just simply didn't want to do it because we were in this bearish 5 minute and I mean my bad, bullish 5 minute and 15 minute gap. So I didn't want to take the risk to do that. You know what I mean? And to be honest, I'm still happy about that because I decided just to not force the trade, and that's something I kind of gotta get used to. But it was a good move. It was kind of obvious, but I just didn't want to risk it, bro. To be honest with you, this is what most people took. Some, it would look something like this, aiming to data lows, which was a pretty decent trade. It was a nice quick trade, you know, and then it starts making the move up, which it was kind of expected to do because of that 15 minute it was holding, you know what I mean? So I just simply didn't want to risk it, and it's fine with me. I'm okay with not taking a trade rather than taking a risky trade. That's that. I didn't take a trade, and I kind of just want to go over uh, where I'm going from now. So, as you guys know, I lost both my XFA's accounts. I was funded for two accounts, and I got ahead of myself by, when I got these accounts. I think it's something that every trader goes through at the beginning when they get funded. It's like you want to make the most amount of money you can, but then you end up losing it all, and that's kind of what happened to me. I learned my lesson, and I learned that risk management is a really important part of this whole thing. Without risk management, without patience, without um, taking trades with discretion, it's literally no point. It's a gamble. And again, I'm trying to perfect this skill. I'm trying to be better each and every day. Whether it's psychology, what was my strategy? I've back tested it many times, and it's good for me. You know, the strategy is good. Really, my main problem is my psychology, and that's what I'm mostly working on now and focusing on. So from now on, bro, I'm gonna keep trading these fundeds, and if I lose them, I lose them. But just know I'm risking high, and I'm trying to get the funded accounts, and then from the funded accounts is just I want to stay. I want to be smarter when it comes to my risk management, because after I got funded, I got too used to, over leveraging, and that's something I gotta work on when it comes to me having my XFAs, because it's a much different thing than trying to get funded, because getting funded is just you quickly trying to get the funded account with confidently with your strategy, and by not doing something stupid, and that's something I kind of get used to. Uh, but yeah, I haven't posted any videos these past days just because I've been thinking a lot, and I have been just I don't know, I guess kind of embarrassed of myself. And bro, Jesus Christ, bro. I don't know if y'all heard that in the back. That sounds like fast. I kind of just want to remind myself to, every day I try to remind myself my goals in life. Every day I try to remind myself what is it that I really want. If I really want this, if I really want trading to work out, if I'm really hungry for this. Every time the answer is yes, and that's kind of why I push myself a lot, and I kind of peer pressure myself to be a better version at each time, and that's why I try my best to do that. But it also gets me in a bad state of mind sometimes. Like, it makes me overthink things. It makes me things that way, but I try not to let it get to my head because I know at the end of the day, I know where I'm headed and I know my goals and I know my reasons to why I want to get to those goals, and all I'm doing is working towards those goals no matter what it takes, no matter if it's dealing with my emotions, which is something that anybody should be able to do, anybody should be able to control, and that's something I have to learn, especially with trading. Is something really important, and that's kind of my main focus right now. I'm not focused on losing these fundeds, not focused on anything else but just following my rules, and just listening to my head, bro. Like just listening to my heart, listening to what I have to do instead of what I want to do. Sometimes what has to be done is better than what wants to be done, and that's kind of sometimes something I had to learn. Uh, it's been many funded accounts that I have blown, all because of my stupid issues that I couldn't control my emotions, and it's not something I'm proud of, but I just want to get better in these little ways that are holding me back, and I know I'll be able to be there soon. It's just fixing these little problems, like I say, and I will work on focusing on those problems, fixing them. I didn't get too emotional again when I lost my two accounts. I was just upset because obviously I got funded twice. I got kind of nah. I got too overly confident, but it's all right, man. Like I learned my lesson each time. I learned my lesson. Every trader learns a lesson, and you know, either fix them, self reflect, or just let it happen over and over again. And I do not want to be one of those traders that stay unprofitable because they simply can't, simply just can't control their emotions when it comes to the charts. And in order to get to the top of those, the 1% of those traders is to do the things that you don't want to do, but it has to be done. And just like all these things, like over trading, revenge trading, over leveraging, just anything like that is things that I have to work on, and I'm aware of that. I take full accountability of me losing my accounts because of these dumb things. I take full accountability of where I'm at right now because I deserve it right now. But sooner or later, I know where I will be, and I don't take any L any losing any funded accounts. Like losing funded accounts before to me was like the end of the world, and that's something I realize is not, it shouldn't be a big problem to lose an account because I should be more confident with my strategy, and just be able to build more discretion during during like while I'm in the charts. And that's kind of what I want to work on from now on. Not focusing too much on the money. Obviously, yeah, I'm gonna be risking more on these funded for the evals just to get the account, because who wants to spend 2 months trying to get a funded account just to lose it all in like the same the same day or two, you know? But yeah, that's all I wanted to hop on here and tell y'all boys. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna keep posting these videos even if I lose my account or not. To be honest, I don't care if I'm talked like people talk bad about me because of losing my accounts and stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, I'm accepting the fact that I will lose these accounts, that I'm able to lose these accounts in just one single trade or two trades or whatever it is. It's a normal thing, bro, and I just know that I'm learning. It's a learning process, obviously, and I'm slowly getting better at things. I know I still may make my mistakes here and there, which is a normal thing. No trader doesn't make any mistakes, and I'll just work on being better in those little ways that are holding me back when it comes to the psychology part of everything. But yeah, I'll see y'all boys next week. This is my video to end off the week that I didn't post really anything, but I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll get funded. I decided not to take a trade today, and that was a good idea of mine because if it were me, like how I was, I'm not saying it wasn't like it was long ago, but I'm saying like I'm trying to fix these problems, like I said, and today was the first step to that. Today was the first step of me taking control over my emotions and not letting it get the best of me to the point where I just want to revenge trade or like I feel the fear of missing out. I decided to not let that rip me. I didn't see any good setup and simply got off, locked out my account, and now I put a lockout limit for my bad, a daily loss limit or a daily trade limit, something like that. I put it for 1 day, and then for the week I put it for 5 days, so I can forcefully only focus on one single trade. I'm only focused on one single trade, whether I lose it or win. That's gonna be my trade for the day, and that's how it's gonna stay from now on. But yeah, I just want to hop on here and let y'all boys know that I'm gonna keep working on my problems, and I'm gonna keep documenting my journey. Whether I'm losing my accounts, whatever it is, I'm gonna my bad, keep documenting it, keep recording it. And yeah, I'll see y'all boys next week. Y'all boys have a good one.